Good morning. Happy New Year, everyone. I hope everyone had a wonderful New Year Eve. And here we are to give some kind of a structure to what's going to be coming. Let me just see here. So, I tried putting all your comments up, but then I got stuck there. So I guess that didn't work. So we're going to call in all the masters and all the angels and those that are from other universes to come and participate if they're on their light path, and to hear the various things that we all wish to put out for ourselves, certainly for our country and for the world. I think it was Paul who made this suggestion, and I really felt it was good to be able to do that. I don't know how many people will be on. Doesn't matter, because we're here and our voices all make a difference. So what I think we'll do is I will read out loud into the universe whatever you all write. So if there's something you want to say about the country, the universe, the world, and then I will read it so all of us will have the blessing of it. So the first thing I want to say is I desire that everybody open their heart and their aura to receive all the many blessings that the heavens and God and Mother wish to bestow upon you. For you must be open and willing. You must be participant. Know that in the consciousness of God, the will is very important. You cannot go against another person's will. You have not got the power to. So as you surrender and move into a place to surrender your will to yourself in that statement and allow all that God wishes to bestow upon you to come, it will. And some of you may be surprised in how it shows. It's not always maybe what you want, W-A-N-T, but maybe there's a place that you may need whatever is going to come. And certainly I make a request in the world for peace. I know there are a lot of extraterrestrials attempting to bring peace to the world. And of course, as usual, we all fight against that which is highest and best good for us. So I ask for all arms to be laid down and that the heart be open to listen and to have an understanding. It isn't about power. It isn't about what each person has and the amount of money. It's about community. It's about caring and honoring each other. Love, honor, and respect. May they become our main words in our lively experience. So, I ask for all the world leaders to come together and walk into a room without the burden they have upon their shoulders of what this one says, you have to do this, you have to do that. And remember that we are people. We are human beings. And we all have families. Most of us have children. And we want to live to our children something that symbolizes that we cared about being together. So here's one from Carol. May peace grow and spread around our world as more of us open to the light. Very powerful. Thank you, Carol. So I'll start up here with Paul and what he wrote. He's feeling very invigorated this morning. Divine Mother, all abundance and blessings in this beautiful new year. And as I said, may it pour upon each and every one of you. I would have a gratitude list you write every day, or have a prayer time that you spend your time asking for that which you desire. Certainly, happy New Year to everyone. May you all have a blessed year. And Anik says good morning. Well, I think there's a place in all our hearts where we're asking for another depth of peace from people. We may think of it as only people who are in charge, but I do have a belief that if a lot of the individual beings find the peace in their heart, they will have to listen, because the majority, I think, has the say in our world, and we forget about that. So here's Paul. I would simply like to encourage everyone to rest in love as we enter very big changes. Much that we are outgrowing in our society will fall away, but that destruction makes way for the beauty we bring. Very beautiful, and I agree. Most of us have no idea yet how it's going to look, but you need to take your steps and walk forward. There is no walking backward now. We are those who are bringing forward the consciousness of God into the world. And the beautiful power is in that we have discovered that within ourselves. These changes will need our love to show the way to better and brighter things. Yes. And again, I'm going to ask that all arms, all fighting, all personality, let's say, who wants to be involved and know this way, know I need this, know that. We need to just all let it go. We need to think more as the whole. And as we do so, the whole will support us. Very good. Last night, as we watched the New Year's, I don't know if everybody watched it at the end, and there was a drone flying over as the ball dropped. I thought it was interesting. I had not seen one yet. And I guess for each of us that means something. But for me, I like to think of it as a protector. And it was reminding us that we are safe. And Paul says, Amen, Amen, Amen. Yes. So, yeah, remember that within each of us is the pistis Sophia, whether you're a male or feminine. And there's a part of the time when we must fall into the darkness and decide that this isn't what we truly believe in, so that we can once again become the Sophia of the light. So if that's your journey now, so be it. How wonderful. And if it's yet to come for you, know that there's always the answer. There's always going to be the hand that will reach out once you understand the forgiveness of self. So it's all very powerful time. Very powerful time. And that's why we wanted to come here today. And how about you, Annie? Do you have any additional words you'd like to make? I wish for your area, Annie lives in Switzerland, that the whole Ukraine and that area becomes safe. But may there be an end to the turmoil in a balanced way. It isn't that I need to know how to allow that. I just put my heart and the truth of my heart into knowing things are going to become balanced. I don't know how long it will take, but if we hold that in our heart, we bring more of the possibility that it will be so. I think of the immigrants, and on some level, perhaps they are in fear, and let's wish to let that fear be gone. because there are those of us who love all people and understand that we are one and the same, and that there was probably another life where we were in their shoes, and understand that God hasn't forgotten them, and nor have we. And we will pray for them every day, that they all can stand strong in the truth of who they've discovered that they are, and let there be peace. Anything else anyone feels in their heart that's coming to them that we want to put into the spoken language? You know, it's becoming a time where speaking, for those who have the gift, it's very powerful. And it's heard by ears that at one time was not. Anik would like that everyone can be aware of their one beautiful hearts and let them speak and spread love. Very powerful. Thank you, Anik. And here's Carol. She loves the word balanced. You know, the balance in our human body comes with the hips. So as long as your hips can stay strong and hold you in balance, balance should be a part of your life. So when you start to feel off balance, that's the area that you want to look at is your hips. I'm sure a lot of you have things planned today or are going, we're going to go sit by the ocean. You know, one drop of ocean in front of us could be a drop that tomorrow's around in another place of the world. So in your own time today, maybe you take time to address all these types of energies. I thought I saw something new come up. Very good. May the way of mastery become down and within the hearts of all people. May they take the understanding of that which Jesus brings and the 7 Lords of understanding. So here's more thought from Paul. The energetic expression of our thoughts are our words and our vibrations we send out into the world. They are always powerful, potentially, so when they are grounded in love. Yes, I agree fully with that. You know, words, thoughts never end. They are all endless. It's part of the work of the music of the spheres. So you want to be aware, used to, maybe 20, 30 years ago, everyone would say, bring the violet flame around the thought they just had, or cancel, cancel, cancel. Well, that has kind of fallen away. And now we must be more of awake in what we think and what we say and put out into the world, because thoughts are things. What you think and what you say are what you will receive. Simply, plainly, the truth. So part of your journey is to learn to clean up your act and how you think and what you say. Love is the greatest power in the world. It is the magic of God's healing. And love can go into a place where eons ago in that person's life there was terror and horror, and erase it. That's the power it holds when you're very, very clear on what you're doing. So today, this is very possible, having the capacity of releasing a whole lot for a lot of people. The energetic expression of our thoughts, one, are our words and vibrations we send out into the world. They are always powerful. Oh, I already said it. Exponentially so when they are grounded in love. Yes, you always want to refer back to the most powerful thought, word, experience is love. It will change situations, it will change people, and it will bring a great bounty to whomever it is. Very good. Oh, and the whole neck cracked. I don't know if you could hear that. So we're making changes. Anything else anyone would like to say? I appreciate all of you who came. I knew it wouldn't be many, but I think it's a good deed that we're doing. And for those who maybe are so busy taking care of little ones or whatever, we're taking that place for them to wish that there's a great love, the love of God and Mother deep within the hearts of every soul. That they have that opportunity to feel that, to love that. For myself, whenever I bring God in, I just cry. And not a sad cry, it's an overwhelming opportunity to have that light right there with you. And I wish for all people to have that ability, to have that knowingness of His divine power. There's nothing else to call it but that. Yes. So I'm hearing something somewhere that are we going to need to walk gently. I think if we walk gently, that would respond as a fear. I think you need to walk forward, knowing that you are safe and you are protected and that you are in love. And when you are in love, you call in all the masters and everyone around you that will keep you in protection and safe. So we have to be strong. So Paul says, thank you for spending this time with us as we move forward into that divine is bringing eternal gratitude. Very good, Paul, and thank you all for coming. Paul and Annie and Carol. The 3 or 4 of us. It's like 4 tires on the on an automobile. We're going to get it moving and we're going to take it all somewhere and it's going to manifest. Manifestation, remember, is sending something out from your solar plexus and sending it out into the world to manifestation. A lot of times people think of the heart or their voice, but it's really when you want to be a manifester, it's to do it from your 3rd chakra. And Anik offers me gratitude for my love. Thank you, Anik. Thank you for loving me also. And my love is God's love. I sat last night, I opened my eyes and I could see just layers and layers of light, and too many to count. So I was quite taken that on New Year's Eve I was shown that type of thing. It was powerful. Yeah. So yes, it's a powerful understanding to have. It's about owning, I am a child of God, is what the 3rd chakra says. And it's the brightness of the sun in that chakra. So when you illuminate that ownership of that interaction with God to that level, there's a great possibility of manifestation. Okay. You know, Paul, you're like me. There's always something more that we didn't know that comes and And we're like, oh yeah, okay. So there's always more. It has become to where it's mostly the heart and some of the other chakras. The mind has really, in the intellect, nothing to do with who we are becoming. The pineal gland is our visionary and does have some use with the manifestation, but the intellect and how smart you are is the past way of living. We're moving now into the capacity of the heart and the love, into that ability to share it, to live it, to become it. That has given me greater understanding and alignment. And yes, there's always more to understand in God's expansive creation. Yes. And the throat and the power of the throat is hard to explain also. And we'll talk about it another day. But I thank you for coming. I don't want to keep you longer than we have to. And throughout the day, you can keep sending out your thoughts to the world, asking Mother or Father to hear you. And I wish for all the hungry to be fed. I wish that all those who are wounded find help. I know God will hear them. Things will change. And we will live in a new world, in the golden age, where the love is eternal. Many blessings to each of you. God bless you. Those of you I'll see this week. Otherwise, I'll see you next Monday on the channel. Many blessings. Thank you.